Hi, I'm Rufus Isaacs from the Department of Entomology at Michigan State University, and we're here in our research vineyard on the campus to talk about some of the work we're doing at the moment on invasive insect species. So grapes are a valuable crop in our state, and we're trying to protect them from insects that might be coming in to the state and some that we already know are here. And so I want to start with the one that we know is here, which is spotted-winged Drosophila. This is an insect that has been in Michigan for about 10 years. And we use these monitoring traps to check every week how the population is developing. And although grapes are not a highly susceptible crop, we have seen in recent years that, especially near to harvest, the insect, this spotted-winged Drosophila, can cut its way into the grapes, can help move around some of the pathogens that can affect grape quality at harvest time, and can help reduce the quality of those grapes. So by monitoring the pest early, we get to see how the population is developing, and then we can give recommendations to the growers on how to manage that. So this insect is part of our research this summer, and most of the action will happen later as we get closer to September. The other project related to invasive insect pests is shown with this trap here. So this is a monitoring trap that we were provided by the USDA, and they have a program for monitoring these invasive pests across the country. And in Michigan, we're partnering with the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development here with a project that's been going on for a number of years, where we've been putting traps. This one's for the light brown apple moth. Been putting traps out around the state in lots of vineyards and trapping every week to see whether or not we have this invasive pest. Because if these get into Michigan, we definitely want to know that early and develop an appropriate response. So far, over the last 5 years of this project, we haven't found any of these invasive moth pests that we're monitoring for, so that's good news. Pages full of zeros look really good in that project when we look at the numbers at the end of the season. And then the last invasive pest I wanted to talk about is one that we don't yet have here in Michigan, and this is the spotted lanternfly. It's in Pennsylvania and is slowly moving out into surrounding states. So we're watching carefully for it. The Department of Natural Resources are looking, and also members of some of the federal government agencies. And so we're really hoping to detect that early if it does get into Michigan, because grapes are particularly susceptible to it, and the damage it does could really hurt our industry. So we're looking for spotted lanternfly as well as these other invasive pests that I just talked about.